Hey, what's up everybody? It's Kellen here from Start Your Systems and welcome to Track Walk episode 75. And today we're looking at the 2016 East Rutherford Supercross round 16 of the 2016 Monster Energy Supercross Championship and of the Moto Option Supercross Series presented by Racetech Suspension. And big lines this week on the track that is built by Kyle Watts with Race Carlin on the decals, SMR on the objects, and Jay on the stadium. And big lines indeed. They are huge lines, big rhythm sections, but even bigger jumps that you can do through them, as you can kind of see on this lap here. And I'll tell you my lines that I do on it in sim in a moment. Obviously, this is not super realistic compared to what it's going to be like in real life, but I'll show you my lines regardless, and then you can watch the making of the lap segment at the end. But the track looks like this as you go over the finish line double. You got two rollers after it into a 90 under an over-under bridge, another 90, and then a Supercross triple. As you head back towards the starting line, you kink left and jump off the ski jump, back across the start straight, bank off this berm, another little ski jump, and then entering this, you go quad single on a 450. Huge lines. As I said, you can do many different options there, but that's mine. 180 U-turn into a little sand section, a wall jump, and then I go triple into a 180 U-turn, and then this is a Dragon's Back triple off the top quad single. You can either Dragon's Back off the top, double over, and then triple, or triple and then 5 out, a bunch of different lines, a sweeper over the bridge, and then through the whoops into a 180 bull corner, and that is a lap at East Rutherford. Go ahead and go on board with me. Alright guys, welcome back to the making of the lap segment here on Start Your Systems. This is the Track Walk episode 75, and this is, as I said, the making of the lap segment on that Track Walk episode 75. If you're new to this segment, this is where you get to see me actually running the lap that you just saw and get a better idea of how I got to those lines that I just did or whatever. But I don't know exactly the lap that you've seen yet because I haven't ran it yet. You're watching me do it right now, live and in person, in the flesh. So we're going to try to run a lap for y'all. And I'm going to try to keep my temper down because I'm a little bit frustrated that this is the third time I've recorded it. I went 28 laps, didn't get a lap. Went 9 laps, and then my girlfriend called me because we had a package come to the door and apparently it needed to be brought in right now. And so now, this is going off of that, trying to run a lap. And at this point, I feel like I have all the lines down that I want to try or do on this lap. It's just a matter of actually doing them. And that was a little bit sketchy, but at least I did it. Man, I'll be pretty stoked if this is the lap that I get it done. Nope, it's not going to be a lap I get it done. So anyway, in the first bit that I was going to use for the making of the lap segment, which was the first recording that I did, at that point in time, at least to my knowledge, we had not hit the mark. And the same can be said for the second recording, but I just checked on my phone, a live subscriber count on the channel, and holy shit, we hit 10,000 subscribers! Oh my gosh, I can't believe we made it to 10,000 subscribers. That is unbelievable in a year and a little under 5 months' time. Just thank you, really, to everybody that subscribed to the channel and got us to this point because, I mean, we think, at least in our minds, that hopefully this is just like the starting point and that there's a lot more to come from us. We've got some huge plans in the works right now. I think we'll get to those plans when we come to them. But we're definitely trying to pump some more stuff out to you guys, and that's part of what's in the works. But some other stuff as well behind the scenes that I think you guys will also enjoy, and just to get the stuff growing. But the base that we have right now, the 10,000 of you that have subscribed to the channel, I couldn't be more grateful. Jeremy, I know, would feel the same way about it. We're just so stoked to be at this point, and we'll definitely make like a thank you to the 10,000 subscribers video or something along those lines. Not sure what that will be just yet. I'm really, and the reason that we wouldn't have had that video out already today or tomorrow or any day for that matter in the recent, in a week, is because it was only about 28 days ago that we were at 9,000. So this last month or so has been huge. Like, we exploded. I think part of that's due to MXGP2 coming out, and we were one of the first to drop content on that, and we're still running some career mode stuff and whatnot. So I think people are enjoying that stuff, and we get more subscribers from that and all. But I mean, even 9,000 was a big deal to us, and every major milestone that we hit, we're so stoked on, and just can't thank everybody enough for the support of the channel so far. And I mean, I honestly echo this to all of you guys, that I feel like you guys are 10,000 of my best friends, and if you ever wanted to meet me or hang out or whatever, I always try to extend a hand and say hello and chat with you if you're around. I'm not going to make it a point to like, hey, let's meet up for some Starbucks coffee or whatever, but if I'm walking around in public and you see me, literally you can come up to me anytime you want and say something. And if I'm in a legit rush, I'll let you know, but I'll still try to take the time, because I like to get to know all of you and what you're all about, and I like the comments that you guys leave on our videos, because you're usually, for the most part, very nice. Obviously, we have some haters, and that's fine, but a huge majority of you guys are super nice and ask questions that are legitimate, and we try to get to those. So like I said, I feel like personally I'm closely connected to all of you, and I like I said, couldn't be more grateful for the mark that we've hit today. So mark that in your record books, April 27th 2016, 10,000 subs for Start Your Systems. Pretty awesome, I do say so myself. And this day, personally, a lot of significance to me, as this is the 7-year anniversary of my girlfriend and I. Got together on April 27th, 2009, when I was a sophomore in high school. And we're going on 7 years right now, so I think that's pretty awesome and a big deal. And love that girl. She's always been super supportive of me and super supportive of where we're going with this channel and stuff like that. So a huge thank you to her and all this too. As this day to me is more about her than it is about where we are as a channel. Even though I know it's a big deal for us and everything, but her support is what has made, at least from my end, all this possible. So couldn't have done it without her, and she's a big part of it as well. So got to say thank you to her, as well to all of the fans that are supporters of this channel. You guys are the best fans on YouTube. That might just be a little bit skewed and biased opinion, but we like to be biased towards the ones that support us. Alright, I did back-to-back pretty dang good laps right there, and I have two to choose from, and one's a faster one, but one's with the lines that I think are faster, and by lines I mean the one line that I did differently through the first rhythm section. So I'll probably steal one of those two laps, but I want to try a couple other things on here before I let you all go. And one of them is to quad 5 there. But then another would be to get through the sand primo and quad. That's not the way to do it. Oh, okay, but I'll still ride out of that because that's legit physics. And then another one is on this to triple the dragons back and then 5 out. But that's not the way to do it either. See, when you try to do something bigger, you tend to start doing things different to get that bigger line, and it all goes south. But I usually try to meet a criteria of about 10 to 12 minutes on these track walk making the lap segments. And since we're only at 7 minutes, as you can see beautifully displayed in the top left corner right above where it says dabbing, and no, I don't mean Cam Newton, that is the time that we have so far on this segment. And so I'm going to try to bust out these fatty lines, yo. What are you doing, Kellen? You're not on a 2-stroke. You're right, I'm not. Alright, 5 in it. Oh! Okay. That might be a little bit too hard. And it looks like you might, just might, have to jump off the track to do it. And I mean to the inside of the track there. So I think that's the line that most people are going to be doing in the race right there too, which is... Oh, no, I'm too far down. Oh, and I know you're going to get the quad. Oh! Ho 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 ho! But I think in the race, well, in general, the race this week in Sim, by the way, if you want to tune in, 5:30 p.m. Pacific tonight, not tomorrow night, tonight, for those of you watching on the day that this video was released, the 28th of April. Yeah, tonight will be the live stream for this particular race, the MX Simulator Professional Supercross Gaming Championship from East Rutherford. Oh, nope. But if you want to tune into that, there is some bitchin' racing going down to the wire. Both the 450 and 250 East Championship are still well and truly alive. Less than a race distance between the points leaders in both of those classes. So although the championship could theoretically be wrapped up at this round, it is very unlikely given the circumstances in the championship right now. So I would tune in if you want to watch some serious good sim racing. I host the broadcast there, so I'll be the one commentating. May have Hinners dropping by, although he's busy, and we usually have someone like Checkers or not defending, but former Supercross champion Byron down and visit in the booth or something like that. So we have good fun. It's good times, and it's a great championship coming down to the wire, one of the best that we've had in sim history. So one you won't want to miss. So I think I've done enough promoing that I wanted to do this week. Thanks for the 10K subs, guys. I mean, seriously, that in itself is awesome. I can't thank you guys enough for that one. And hopefully we'll see you guys tonight for the live stream so we can thank you again in person. Yeah, Track Walk episode 75 in the books. This is East Rutherford, yeah, New Jersey. And I think we're going to go out right about here in just a second. But if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet, join the other 10,000 people that have. Oh, that's so fun to say. Haven't joined yet? 10,000 other people have. Why haven't you? What are you doing? I don't think you really know. But you should know once you subscribe, because man, oh man, is there some good stuff going on here. If you don't want to subscribe, or if you already have subscribed, the next best thing you can do is like this video if you actually did like it. If you didn't like it, that's fine. You know, dislike button is fine too, but if you did particularly like it but didn't think you hated it, the dislike button is not going to be your best friend there. But you can also hit us up with any comments or questions or whatever. Say congrats, say thanks, say whatever. Ask questions about the track, ask questions about me, whatever you want. And we'll try to get back to you guys as fast as we can. We usually do so within about a week. You can also hit us up on Facebook. It's facebook.com/startyoursystems. Or Twitter, twitter.com/SYSONYT. SYSONYT. And you can follow us there and do all this other fun stuff. And yeah, thank you for 10K subscribers, everybody. We're going to have a big celebration video coming out, I'm sure, on that. But for now, I can just say thanks for watching Track Walk episode 75, and hopefully we'll see you guys again next time.